Allie Long, thank you so much for joining us today. I had the pleasure of playing with you in the NWSL in Portland. We had a lot of fun together, and now you're a new World Cup winner, 2019 World Champs. You won it in France, so congratulations. But
Thank you.
obviously, with the devastating news with Bryant and the passing of his daughter yesterday, and the 7 others on board in that helicopter that went down over Calabasas, I know you shared this incredible moment with him. It was a celebration tour after that 2019 Women's World Cup. Can you just kind of talk us through that video with him and that moment you spent with his daughters on the side of the pitch?
Yeah, so I've been a Kobe fan. I've been a Kobe fan since I can remember, really. Just his work ethic, his who he was. He was an incredible, just someone that I've always looked up to, and he proved that hard work. When you do the work, it's going to pay off, and he showed that on the court. But what he did day in and day out was such an inspiration to me, and it's who I really copy and try to follow even today. And so when I saw him on the sideline, I was so excited. I just wanted to run up in the middle of our warm up and say hi at that moment. But I kept it cool. And right before the team went into the locker room, I made sure that I went over and just said hello and gave respect to him, because it was so cool to see him on the sideline, being one of the greatest players of all time in your sport, in your field, in the prime of his life. To take time out of his day to come and watch us was just incredible, and it was such a special moment for me. And I'm so happy that someone captured it, so I can look back on it and just be grateful and just remember who he was. And he's more than just what I saw on the basketball court and who I saw in the gym, and an athlete.
Obviously, I've followed your career. I've played against you, and you were one of the hardest workers, both on and off the pitch. I mean, we see you right now at a training facility. So for someone that looked up to Bryant, and obviously his daughters looked up to the U.S. women's national team, what advice has he given you in your career that you apply day in and day out?
I mean, I could sit here and probably talk forever about what he's done, and I think that just the way that he go about his life, and his entire philosophy was that he's going to be the greatest player that he can possibly be in this time frame that he gets to play, so that when he retires, he can literally walk away saying, I did absolutely every single thing that I could to be the best player that I ever could be. And so not only does he say that, but we've witnessed that. And I think basketball is just a platform that we get to see, but he's been an inspiration and kind of like this beacon of hope that if you are perseverant and if you work hard, that you can accomplish any dream that you have. And it is so devastating, because I feel like he was just getting started in his second phase of life, and his not phase of life, but just his second career, I guess. And I almost feel like uh, he would have had even a more meaningful impact. And what he started to do with all the things, and his impact on children and inspiring the next generation, is just um, that's like I want to be him. And I think I've always said that. He puts in the work. He studies film. I think I've taken so many things out of his lifestyle, and I've applied that to my life. And he was unapologetic for who he was. He wanted to win, and it's kind of weird. Sorry, I'm kind of dragging this on, but you know, when I found out the news the past day, I've pretty much been like watching videos on him and YouTube videos and interviews, and I think that people can make you feel a certain way, and they can inspire you, but like to witness what he's done, to hear the stories that his friends have told. Like, I just read some of that Bosch and D Wade where they're waking up on with Team USA, and they're just rolling out of bed going to breakfast, and he has 2 bags of ice on his knees, sweating. He just did a workout. Like, that's exactly what every athlete should like look up to and aspire to be, someone that's going to do more than others and to put the work in. And there's no easy route. He proved that, and he kind of embraced that. So there's so many things that I can take from who he was as a person and an athlete. And you know I I hope that I can apply a third of what he's like taught me through his life. He's leaving behind such an incredible legacy that not many people, if any, can and will do.
Yeah, well, thank you so much, Allie. We wish you the best of luck this upcoming NWSL season and with the U.S. women's national team. Obviously, Olympic qualifications just around the corner, and Olympics happening this summer. So I'll
Yeah.
definitely be tuning in, rooting for you guys and rooting for
Thank
Canada.
you.
But thank you again, Allie.
Thank you so much for having me.
Amazing. Thanks, Allie. I really appreciated it.